Hi, I'm Julia Soul from Design for the Soul. I recently had a student reach out to me and ask if I could do this video on how to make a hard decision. I would go over this in the classroom, but hopefully this might provide some help to you as well.
The chart I came up with to try to help when making those decisions. And I just broke it down into 8 different categories. So we have location, money, passion, safety, schedule, status, hobbies, and vibe. And really, this could help you with a lot of decisions that you got to make, making a point system and just figuring out, okay, which category stands out to me as the most important thing to me. So I tell students your location has to do with being near someone or something that is very important to you. So if you know you're a homebody and you know you need to be close to friends and family and a church that you've gone to your whole life, the ocean, it can be even like favorite stores, restaurants, like places you really feel like you cannot live without, people you feel like you cannot live without. Locational matter. Um, so a lot of students that tend to maybe they go to college and they realize I cannot be this far away from somebody. That tells you location is really important. So characteristics of that would be it's hard for you to be away from home. You tend to stay home a good bit um, throughout your childhood. You don't really want to leave home. Maybe location needs to be near those people or places that mean a lot to you. Money, when you're looking at a career, how much money you make. And if you're looking at that through a college lens, how much is it going to be for you to go to that school? Do you have scholarships? Are there opportunities where schooling is paid for, like being a graduate assistant and the opportunities of the career that I'm going to have? How much am I going to make in that career? That's my driving force. This is my goal when it comes to my funds. Passion is those people out there that this is the job I've always wanted to have. This is the career path, and I want to make sure that wherever I live, these career opportunities are available. So that may mean that you can't live in a certain area because there is not a job opportunity there for you to have your passion job. And same thing with college. Maybe it is not, maybe their courses aren't strong at their school for the passion that you have. Um, you want to definitely look into how is this college going to help me achieve the career I want to have with this passion. Safety, some people feel very strongly about safety. So when it comes to where to live, they're looking up crime rates. They're looking up, maybe some people love to be around other people that provides them comfort and safety. Other people are like, nope, I want to be out in the country, away from everybody. Um, Gated communities, those sort of things. With college, maybe you're looking at college campus, how it's set up, what are the safety rules. Those things may matter a lot to you. Schedule would be for your career, when do you want to work? I feel like since COVID, that has really changed a lot. So you have some people who really want the ability to work from home, or maybe like a hybrid where sometimes they work from home, sometimes they come into work. Some people are driven by, I want to have my summers off or vacation times, or I want to work Monday through Friday or 10/4s or an 8 to 5 job, whatever schedule you feel like works best for you. And in school, when you go to school, what type of scheduling would you like in your school? Do you want online options, large classes versus small classes, the lecture style, hands-on learning opportunities? I want to go to school and strictly the morning or strictly the afternoon or evening. Those things you would want to consider if schedule is top on your list. Status is that feeling of more of a goal mindset where I feel like I am moving up by choosing this career path. This makes me feel like I've achieved something. This is a life goal that I've had, and I want to achieve it. Where to go to college, same thing, or where you live, maybe what kind of housing you live in. And it just, I feel like status really has to do with the goals that you have personally set for yourself. Hobbies would be, I realize that I have to work and I have a career and I'm fine with that, but I want to be able to do my hobbies in my free time. So maybe you're involved with church, maybe you like to go skiing, hiking, music concerts, sporting events. So you want to live in an area where you have lots of those entertainment opportunities. And same with college. If that's like a stress reliever for you to have somewhere where you can go study plants or do art classes or things like that that mean a lot to you, you would consider that category to be your most important. And then vibe is you have to experience before you get into it. So college visits are so important. Or even if you go to a tech school, you or trade school, you are going on those visits before you go to school there, spending time looking at it at all times of the day and seeing the feeling that you get from other people and the experience as a whole. And for a career, it used to be a big thing to take your mother or daughter to work day or take your son to work day. And I'm not sure that we see that very much anymore, but I highly recommend to students, if you think you want to do this career, you need to go job shadow. And anybody can do that. Just calling up or contacting somebody who has a career that you want to work towards, ask them if you can job shadow them and see what it's like. Obviously, there's some careers out there where that's difficult because of safety reasons or privacy. But if possible, definitely go check out that career before you choose that path. And that will give you a vibe. That's a real thing where sometimes we have this idea of what a career is going to be like. And then you spend all the money in school and time to get that career only to find out it's not what you expected. So before then, picking up on the vibe. So now that you know what all the categories are, you're wanting to rate them, 1 being the most important, 8 being the least important. And that will help you determine where you should go. And hopefully, these charts you can use, I'll have it linked below. You can modify them any way to have it suit you and the decisions that you make, but hopefully, it'll be a help. After my students have made their choices and charted these things above, I go down and have them separately fill this out. So where do you want to live? List 3 to 5 locations. And this can be different states, a different country. It doesn't matter, just 3 to 5 locations. Then they're going to list what career do they want to have. I have them go ahead and choose 3, even if they feel very strongly about one. It's a good idea to go ahead and research 3 different ones. And then where do they want to further their education? So maybe they want to go to a trade school. Maybe they want to get a credential on their own, do online courses. maybe they want to go to a college or university, whatever it is, go ahead and list those three. Then it's going to require some research. So they want to compare these answers back to how they rated the charts above. So if I know I have a passion for a job, I want to make sure that these locations I've listed down there have those opportunities in those locations. So one way I can check that is I go to websites like this. So this is nccareers.org. I'm in North Carolina, so this website is very helpful for me. I'm sure every state has something similar. So this can help me really figure out a lot about different occupations available, help plan my career. I mean, it's a really great resource to use with your classes. I like to use the reality check, and I'll get into that with another video as I start the interior design courses with you guys. But I like to show all my classes this website. So what you can do, you can go ahead and search for a job that you know you have an interest in, and then I can look up the education and training behind it. I can explore occupations a little bit more. The students will have all this information and what's required of them in order to do that job. So this is perfect for these charts to go back and forth and look and see, okay, if I care a lot about money and I'm looking at how much I'm going to make in this state, maybe I should consider living in a different state. So there may be some other things you might have to change and on your chart in order to make a plan for yourself. So fill out this independently, fill out these charts, and hopefully between doing those two things and doing your own research, you can really explore within yourself what matters most to me, what is going to provide happiness in my life, what do I care about the most, and it at least gives you a jumping point in order to make a decision.
Making decisions like this are never easy. My husband and I, 6 months ago, were trying to decide, should we move? Should we do the farm? Should we build a house? All of those things. So these charts you can always refer back to, and just know you can change your mind if it's not the path that you intended to go down. Hopefully this will help you as you go to make those choices. And remember, the links are below to help you out, and follow my channel.